to today's video. So today, as you will see by the title, it is a day in the life of yoga teacher training with me. Today is obviously lockdown, so we are not going to be doing it like face-to-face in person, so it's all virtual, but despite that I am really excited. We are spending a lot of time this weekend on anatomy, which I'm really nervous about, but anyway, I think I'll give you a bit of idea of what my course sort of is, and then that'll give you a better idea of how it's working. So I am doing a 200-hour yoga teacher training course with YogaLondon, and I'm doing it over the space of a year. So they have a lot of options. You can do it literally in a month, but because I work full time, I decided to do it over the space of a year. And I do it 1 weekend a month, apart from next week, I'll do it 2 weekends a month. But normally I do it 1 weekend a month, and we usually do 9 to 6 days, so it's quite like long days. Today is only 9 to 4 because they're trying to stop like screen fatigue and things like that, which when you're working from home all week, I can completely like say I don't want to be on the screen quite as much today, but I am really excited. So the structure of the day, we start at 9. It's currently like 8 o'clock, but we start at 9, and it will be a 2-hour like asana yoga practice. I think today we are doing a restorative practice at the end, which I'm very excited about because I feel like my body needs that. I did a workout yesterday and oh my goodness, I'm so sore. And then we have got literally an entire afternoon of anatomy. So we've got anatomy 1, anatomy 2. Just you wait until I show you all the printing we had to do for this. I'm literally looking at it, I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. Very dyslexic, not sure I can remember all the names, but hey. So yes, what I think I need to do this morning before we get started is I'm going to try and just prep my space where I'm spending the day ready for the yoga teacher training. I think what most people find really hard practicing at home is that they don't have a space. The yoga studio becomes such like a sacred space where you can just let everything go. So I'm going to do a little bit of things around the house where I think will help me to really get into the yoga zone. And I will show you what I do, because if you are struggling to make your like home yoga practice, this might be really helpful. Just like a few things that I like to do to make it really easy to concentrate on my practice. So that is the plan for this morning. I might actually pop you on a time lapse while I do that, but for about 10 minutes I need to just sit here and drink my matcha. I have started having matchas every morning. I bought myself a milk frother, and honestly it's the best thing I've ever done. It makes me so happy. I feel like I'm at a coffee shop every morning. It's great. So good. Because I can also add sweeteners at home, and I never add sweeteners at the coffee shop. Don't know why. Anyway, I am completely rambling. I'm going to finish my matcha, and then we're going to have a tidy up, and I'm going to put you on a time lapse and show you all the bits that I'm going to do. Okay, so I have finished my matcha, and now we can start to get it ready in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a like quick blitzy clean, because I've got about half an hour before we start. But what I want to show you before I start doing that is I always feel it's really important, like scents can really make you feel in a certain way. So I'm going to put on my oil diffuser, I'm going to put on some incense, I'm going to light some candles and just get the vibe in here smelling amazing, but also getting me feeling really chilled and grounded, because this space down here is lovely when it's clean and it's smelling lovely, but like when it's messy it makes me stressed. I feel like most people are like that. When your house is messy you just feel stressed and you can't relax. So let's get started. So I've decided to use this oil in my diffuser this morning because it literally smells amazing and gets me in the yoga mood. It is Howood oil, Lang Lang, bergamot and clary sage, and it's the meditation oil from La Luna, which is my local crystal shop, but they also have an online shop, and this honestly smells amazing. This diffuser as well is really lovely. It's just off Amazon. My mum got it for me for my birthday, but it goes really well with the wood on here, so I really like it. Right, we've now only got 15 minutes. I literally don't know where all this time is going, but I'm just going to pop some incense on because this is my favourite incense. They used to burn it at my yoga studio at home, and honestly, it just makes me feel so chilled. So I'm going to pop some of this on in my little yoga corner. I'll show that to you, and then I'm probably going to light a candle. Then I need to go and grab my computer and get set up. So we're going to quickly do this, and then we're getting started. Oh my god, you guys, I'm on my last incense stick. It's okay, I have found like a little Indian corner shop that sells them here, but I'm gonna have to go and get some. These are literally my favourite. Okay, moving on, we need to move quicker. So this is my little yoga corner setup. This makes me feel so chilled. I love it over here. I've got like some of my favourite crystals. I've got like the most beautiful pink amethyst there. I'm obsessed with that. And my favourite candle, which is the Free Spirit full moon candle, I think. Yeah, it is full moon. I've got a little smudge stick that I use, and I'm going to pop this in there and just light it. Okay, it is now looking so much tidier in here, and I've got my diffuser on and it's smelling amazing, but I'm just in the process of getting everything I need for this morning. So they send us like a list of things we will need for the practice each weekend. So I'm just checking to see what else I need. Okay, I need 2 to 3 pillows, a blanket, 2 small cushions. Oh my goodness, I don't think I have this many pillows. A strap and blocks, another blanket. Oh my goodness. I literally need like all of my bedding basically. We're doing a restorative practice after our asana because it's 2 hours. There's usually quite a lot of time. Cool. I think I'm just gonna grab all of the pillows off of my sofa and the blanket, and I hope that's enough. Fingers crossed. I think I will do that now, and then I'm going to show you all of like our course reading and like actual academic books and stuff, because you'll probably be surprised. You're probably thinking yoga teacher training isn't particularly academic, but oh my goodness, we have so much written and reading work, you would be shocked. Okay, so I've just piled on my blankets and pillows there. Obviously I could put them out a bit nicer, but I want to leave as much space for actually doing yoga because I don't have loads of space here, but it's usually more than enough for me to sort of be able to go on either side of my mat. Up here is all of my like academic, all of my academic sort of books and stuff. So I will show you what we've got. So that is David Swenson's. You see that? That is David Swenson's Ashtanga Yoga Manual. We use this to break down a lot of the poses, and it is quite helpful. We haven't even cracked into this, but I think this is the weekend for it. This is my yoga anatomy book. And I had to pay for these books myself as well, by the way. And then this one was one that was given to us by YogaLondon, so the people who do my teacher training. And this is our training manual. So there's honestly so much good information in here. We've got our exam sequence in there. It's great. We've also got, these are my postcards. I find these super helpful. And they also have the, oh, camera's having trouble focusing today. Ah, there we go. They've got the Sanskrit and the English to help us learn them. We've also got Yoga Sutras. I don't think I'll need this weekend, but I've got it there anyway. That's just my notebook where I write all of my notes. I've got some pens and my blue light glasses there just in case my eyes start to hurt. And then this isn't actually even all of it. There were 2 more pages I should have printed, but I wasn't able to sort of access them the way they were sent. But this is just pages and pages of anatomy work, which is quite nerve-wracking. So we've got 1 and 2, then we've got spine, pelvis and rib cage, we've got legs, feet and breathing. Honestly, I'm quite daunted by this. Shoulders, circulation and nerves, and we're getting through all of that this weekend. I'm a little scared. Yes, I've just tried to pop these out the way. I've actually got curtains that will come across here when I'm doing my yoga, just so I don't get stressed by seeing all of the things I need to learn and I don't know yet. But yes, I've got them ready for as soon as I need them, because we'll probably crack into them straight after asana practice. Oh my god, you guys, I did show you this earlier, but it is still snowing outside. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you can't see, but it is still snowing quite a bit out there. Honestly, it makes me so happy. finished our yoga practice with a restorative, like half an hour, and it was amazing. So we literally 15-minute breaks, and then we get straight on for anatomy in at 11:15. Oh gosh, you can tell that I was really enjoying my restorative practice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make myself some breakfast and just get ready, get everything out and ready to do lots of note taking. So yes, breakfast very quickly because I've literally got like 10 minutes. Hello again guys, so we have just finished our first anatomy session. I don't feel like I have the memory to retain this all. It's going to take so much revision, but it's now lunch. We had a 2-hour session, then we have a 2-hour one after lunch. But I think I'm going to go outside and go for a walk. It looks as if it stopped raining. So I'm going to take it as my fresh air for the day, because otherwise we don't finish until 4 and it starts to get dark then. So I don't really want to go out in the dark and it might be raining. So yes, walking now, and then I come back and then there'll be another 2-hour anatomy session. That's one thing that, like, I think because I watched a lot of videos about yoga teacher training and because I asked a lot of people, I knew that the days were really, really heavy. But if you think it's going to be really, really chill, it's definitely not. Like, the days are full on and they're really heavy. I'm usually exhausted after a day. And as I said, today is slightly shorter. Today is 9 till 4. It's usually 9 till 6, pretty much full on. You only really get a break for lunch and a 15-minute break to go to the toilet in between like asana practice and lectures. So yes, let's go on our lunchtime walk and I will come back for anatomy 2. My mind is currently blown. Hey guys, so that is the end of my day. I just did another 2 hours of anatomy, and yeah, normally we wouldn't be finished. Normally we would have another 2 hours until 6 or 6:15 of teaching, but obviously because of lockdown we cannot be there in person. This isn't like a remote course. We do normally meet in person one weekend a month, and it's usually in London because it's with YogaLondon, and we would normally do teaching. And to be quite honest, like, as good as it is that we can do it remotely, like, there is no replacement for doing it in person. Like, I think being a yoga teacher, it's about learning how to hold space for other people. So you need to learn how to hold that space by being in a space with others and physically holding space. And I know that there's definitely a value in doing things online, because like, even after COVID is all over, I'm sure there will, like, online classes will continue in some shape or form, as well as studio classes. So as a yoga teacher, it's important to feel comfortable doing that, but there's just nothing that replaces in-person training. So I know that quite a few yoga courses are now coming out that you can do completely online, but when I was looking, they just didn't exist, and it was because they just said, I think it was the Yoga Alliance said that it's just not possible to learn to be a yoga teacher online. So yeah, just a disclaimer, even though today was completely online, the days are not normally like this. They're normally in person. I think this is the second weekend I've done like this due to COVID lockdowns in the UK. We're on our 3rd lockdown. I literally don't even know what's going on. But anyway, yeah, so normally we would have teaching practice. Obviously we don't, but that now means that that's going to be added onto the end of our course before we graduate. So it's just how the world's working. Not ideal. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm just going to chill for the evening. It's nice not having to get on the train there and back. So yeah, I'm going to have a nice chill this evening and get ready for teacher training all over again tomorrow. I also nearly forgot to mention this, but if you are thinking of doing a yoga teacher training and you're thinking of YogaLondon in particular, because I know it's one of the most like reputable ones in the UK, I do actually have a referral code just as one of their students, so I will put that in the description below. So if you do actually do it, I think it gets you a discount, and it doesn't really do much for me. It gets me a discount if I decide to do another training, but I'm only halfway through my 200 hours, so I'm not sure, but that could be really helpful because yoga teacher training can be quite an investment. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe below. And also you can follow me on Instagram at Amara Thompson. I'd love to connect with you guys on there. I'm much more regular on there. I'm a little bit irregular on YouTube. I'm sorry. But no, I'm much more regular on Instagram, and I would just love to connect with you guys. It'd be really, really nice. So I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.